Welcome aboard Blue Sky. This episode shows the refit work we did in April of 2018.
Here's the master stateroom all cleared out. You start work on removing rust, and there's the rust all removed and prepped for paint. And of course we collected a massive amount of teak pieces and things. We're using all the teak doors and some of the trim pieces, but a lot of it got sold or disposed of. Here's the port bedroom, port stateroom, slowly getting it cleared out, and there we finally have all the rust removed. That one was probably the worst and took the longest amount of time. And here was breaking down the wall between the port bathroom and the port stateroom. You can see the lines there is where I had a saw and would cut it and then just use brute force to tear a lot of it out. It's just the easy way. It was nailed and screwed and well attached. Here's the here's some more shots of the port, and then we move over to the starboard side. There's all the movable parts are gone, and now everything's out, and you can see pre-rust and cleaned up and everything. It cleaned up pretty quick, so not a major lot of effort to get it to this point. So we originally had the yard welder doing our welding work and whatnot, but because he was also a mechanic and made more money doing mechanic work, we're not a priority. So I purchased a plasma cutter after playing around with a grinder and found the plasma cutter was much quicker at cutting. Initially I just cut holes where the welder need to come in, and then he would use his equipment there to weld pieces back in and everything. But eventually I took over all of the welding, used videos on YouTube, and just, you know, if you have a large steel boat and lots of places that need welding, you may redo the welds 2 or 3 times to get them correct, but after a while you get pretty good at it. Here are the initial paint samples that was put onto the boat by the yard. Looked really good. And then finally some interior palette stuff. So my wife was happy that we were doing something pretty. Later.